Yo, what's good YouTube? It is Forex DHS back with another video, y'all. And look, in today's video, we have episode 6 of learning how to trade Forex for beginners. And in this video, I will be explaining institutional candles and order blocks. All right. So in the last video, pretty much like I said, broke down more so candlesticks and how to read price action within the market of, this is where the wick stops, where this is where the open, the sell, I mean, not the sell, but the close of the candle, etc., etc. Make sure you watch the episodes in chronological order. I do have a playlist on my channel, literally named for learn how to trade forex. I think I just added. For beginners in the description or the title, whatever it's called, so people can be more aware of that content because I know a lot of people be asking, a lot of people want to learn how to trade forex, and yeah. So this is episode 6, as I just said, and institutional slash order block trading. Okay, so order blocks. What are order blocks? So for me, I see order blocks as a location where you can see manipulation within the market. Okay. Like I said, a lot of the stuff that I show on my channels is what I learned personally. I don't really too much dibble and dabble into the whole like trying to trade like this person, try to trade like that person. I trade how I learned how to trade from my mentors and what I added over time. Okay. So with that being said, let's just go back in time. Okay. Let's just go back to this area that we have here. Now, an order block is a quick movement in price where it pushes away and then it comes back. All right. So let's say, for example, we stop the market here. Okay. So you already know I like to do top down analysis. You go to the monthly, and then from here, downtrend. Like I said, I don't really need to do what I tell. Well, I still do it, but I can read price action. I can obviously tell that this is a downtrend. So we're just gonna do lines for now until I'm on a lower time frame and I want to do like the whole breakdown and stuff like that. But so monthly downtrend, weekly time frame, we're on this uptrend. Okay, we're gonna change this to blue. Daily time frame. Okay, we're on the uptrend. Change this to purple. And then 4-hour time frame, we are on the uptrend, right? Like I said, I can read price action naked, like on a naked chart, so I don't need to put the lines and the dots how I usually tell y'all to do it. I still do it when I break down a trade, like from start to where I'm at, to where price action is. And I'm gonna show you an example because I'm actually in the trade right now. I just closed out for $100, $140 in profit, and then I just put a new entry in. Okay, so basically the money that I made in profit, I'm using it again in the market to continue to keep making more and more money. And I just got off of work too, so we've been grinding today. We've been hustling. You know what I'm saying? But as I say, right, daily time frame. I'm sorry, monthly time frame downtrend, weekly, daily, 4-hour, all are uptrends. So with that being said, let's say we was to take the market to this point. Well, you know what? Actually, I do need to fix this. Okay. All right, we good now. All right, so let's take it to the example that we are using, what the market is giving us right now. Okay. So we're on this 4-hour time frame, and I am looking at the last candle that pushed away from price. Okay. So I am looking at the last candle that went up in price. So for a buy, you're looking for a sell candle, and for a sell, you're looking for a buy candle. So you're looking for the opposite of what's going on. Does that make sense? So for example, right, this is an order block right here. Let me draw order blocks for y'all so y'all have a visual representation of what I mean. So we have an order block right here. This blue candle was the last candle before the market shot down. So if I'm looking for a sell, I'll use this candle to take price down within the market, right? But since this blue candle is not with the trend, we're not taking that trade. I am looking for strictly buys right now. Remember, these three time frames, weekly, daily, 4 hour, are all uptrends. I'm not paying attention to the monthly time frame in the grand scheme of things. I'm just focused on what's going on right now. I'm looking at the monthly because I need to know the overall perspective of what's going on. But right now, right here, where I'm focused on is on an uptrend. So there's no reason why we're gonna sit up here and use this order block. Why? Because we're looking for buys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look for a red order block. A red order block. I'm tripping. In this sense, I use black candles. So, well, technically, right? But I'm looking for a black order block. So an example of that will be this. Mind y'all, I looked for this on the 4 hour time frame. Why on the 4 hour time frame? Because the 4 hour time frame is what I use to take my swings. I don't use the 2 hour, 1 hour unless there's a 4 hour order block present, or if I can see that there is if the 4 hour order block is too big. So let's say the 4 hour order block is like 30 pips. I'm not finna have a 30 pip stop loss. I'm finna go to the 2 hour and take the smaller order block to then have a more precise entry. And I'm going to use that to take up within the market. All right. So with that being said, if we go back to the order blocks in our favor, for example, this will be an order block right here. That black candle before that huge impulse, right? We have another one right here. And guess what? This candle actually did what I'm finna show y'all, right? We're clearly in the uptrend. This is like the fifth, fourth, however many times that I repeated this in the last 3 minutes. Okay. So if I'm looking for a 4 hour order block, which I can see right here, this black candle before the market shot up. Let's say we was to use the replay tool and go back here, right? I know clear as day we're on the uptrend. So market will look like this, right? If I'm drawing out my highs and my lows. So you already know from the videos, I always explain to y'all, buy low, sell high doesn't even matter right now. We buying right now. So you buy low. So it's either this order block or this order block that I'm using. So what I'm gonna do is like I said, I'm gonna go down to the lower time frame. I already found my 4 hour order block. So now I'm gonna go down to look for a better entry. Now my stop losses go on the 5 minute time frame at the body of the candle. So that would be right here. Right, the body of the candle. So I'm gonna mark this red. Then I'm gonna go back to the 2 hour. And I'm gonna mark up the high of that order block. Right now you can refine this. You can go into a smaller time frame and look for a way better entry, but we're just going to use this for example right here, right? So we don't get way too deep into it and I lose people, because I do know that that's possible, especially when we talk about learning how to trade, one of the most complicated things within the whole financial industry. And people that don't trade Forex will tell you that, and people that have been trading Forex for decades and multiple years will tell you that too. So now what we do is we take it to the point where we're going to put our entry like this, to where we're going to swing to the high and our stop loss is going to be at that red line. Bro, I don't know why this should be doing this, dog. Like, what's the point? Like, my stop loss is never that big. Just try doing stuff. Alright, so we're going to put it right here. So I do know I trade 1 to 6, so we're going to push that higher to where it gives me that 1 to 6. Currently at a 5.98. So because of spread, I like to move my entries at least 2 pips higher. So it's gonna go from 658 to 678. So the entry is gonna be right there. Boom, boom. Okay. Let's move this down a little bit just because I want that 6, that 1 to 6 RR. Now, boom. Okay. This will be our trade because we went from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. I can tell that we're on an uptrend. I know that we're on an uptrend, so I'm looking at a 4-hour order block. I found my 4-hour order block. Now we're gonna put our position on a smaller time frame to be more precise, and then we're gonna let the market play, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so this is our first trade. Let's play the market. And also, before I even start this, okay, we're in a trade, y'all. We're in the trade and we're in profit. So let me move this over. As y'all can see, it never hit my stop loss. If you are looking for mentorship, one-on-one mentorship with trading and learn how to trade Forex, cryptos as well, I do have mentorship for YouTube and clothing brand, but I don't really speak about that too much right now. I'm still on the beginning stages of everything. So y'all just be patient with me. Okay, so now we have more information. I did not know the market did that. Okay, so now we can take it to the point where we can swing to this high because I didn't see this at first. Okay, so now we're in the trade. We're floating in profits. Right now we're floating 42 pips in profit. That will be a 1 to 2.63. So let's just say a 1 to 2.5. Okay, we're gonna let it keep playing. Okay, market. Oh, take profit was hit. Right, that's our first trade. TP was hit, as y'all can clearly see. So then, since take profit already been hit, we move this over to where it hit take profit. We close out this trade. Now we on to the next one. Okay, so now we're gonna wait in the market until we get another 4-hour order block, which I can see right here, but we're gonna see how the market reacts. So we're gonna lower this to 1. That way I don't go too fast. And now we're finna play this. And we're gonna see how the market reacts. Okay. So I see another 4-hour order block. Let's see if the market comes down. Okay, there goes the market. Did we miss it? Technically we did, but if we was to simply do what I said at the beginning, right? For those that didn't hear me, rewind the video. I literally said we like to move our entry 2 pips higher. So we're gonna move that, make that red, because at the body of the candle, like I always tell y'all, put that back onto the 2-hour time frame. Move this over, entry right here, stop loss right there, take profit 1 to 6. So boom. Okay, so we was to move this 2 pips higher. We're currently at 3244. Damn, never mind. That still wouldn't hit. Okay, we wouldn't have been in this trade, y'all, because that's still too high. But we're going to see. Let me see. So if the entry would have activated, we would have been in there. We would have hit take profit and all of that good stuff. As y'all can see, market is trending. Currently following our uptrend, as I said before. Okay, we have a pullback right here. We have this fat order block. And this is what I mean by if you cannot find something on the 4-hour time frame, like as in the entry for your order block, because this is way too big. This bro, this candle is literally 64 pips. You're not gonna have a 64 pip stop loss. So you're gonna go down to the lower time frame. 1 hour is still too big. Now we have 30 minutes too big. Now we have one on the 15 where we can put our stop loss right here in the middle. I mean, our entry right there in the middle, stop loss at that low. And now we're gonna use this. And we're gonna see if the market respects this. So we missed this entry, so now we're gonna move it to this one. And now, like that, okay, that's a 1 to 8, but move it 2 pips higher, 1 to 2, 72, I'm tripping. And then we could probably make this bigger since it's so now, we play this. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it made a new high. This is why I always tell y'all to follow the trend, because y'all see this. This is a 4-hour order block right here. If I would have took this position, I would have lost. Why? Because it's not going with the trend. So a lot of people be like, "Oh, order blocks don't work. Institutional trading don't work. SMC, smart money concepts don't work." They do work. You just following them in the wrong direction. You trying to buy at an order block that is not supposed to be a buy order block. It was supposed to be a sell order block, but you sitting up here trying to buy at this order block whole time. You're supposed to be looking for a buy down here, not up here. Okay. We continue this. Just keeps fluctuating. Another 4-hour order block was made. Not doing nothing with that because it's not in our direction. Consolidating. Bro, I might have to speed this up. Okay. So, yeah, I remember. Well, first of all, let me see what this does. Okay, cool. All right. And that's another thing too, bro. When you're going up with the trend, make sure you delete old entries. So I would have lost this entry right here. Market definitely hit take stop loss. I'm sorry. So basically right here, I would have made like, let's say $10, right? Because I don't want to do too much math to confuse people. Let's say $10. I was risking $10. So basically my $10 just went to 80. I lost this trade, so my $80 that I just made just went to 70. So now I'm $70 in profit. And now I would have just waited to see what the market would have done from here. Okay. So since I see that the market is shooting all the way down, then I believe that it's going to this low right here. Okay, tap that. Let's see what it does from here. All right, so now I can tell that the market shift. So on the weekly, I mean, it's still an uptrend, but on the daily, it switch. Okay, so the daily and the 4-hour switch. So now I'm gonna delete these right here. And now I'm looking for a sell. So that 4-hour time frame. So I'm gonna see if the market comes more so in here. If it does, then I'm gonna mark up that next entry that I see right there. All right, so boom. So now we're going down for a sell. Why? Because we have a 4-hour order block right here. The only thing is, I don't like how there's another order block right above it. I probably would have just did this where I will put half a position here and then another half up there. So we're gonna see if this one hits stop loss. If it does, then we'll just adjust everything from there. All right, so this is a 1 to 6 swing low. Let's see. Currently in the trade, as y'all can clearly tell. Now, if you don't know where the order block is, it's literally right here. Like I said before, it is the opposite candle before the big move. So y'all see how there's a blue candle right here before this huge impulse downward. So this last blue candle before y'all see this big push down. So we're in the trade. Boom. Second trade hit. So our $80, we lost one. So that's $70. Then we hit another $80. Well, no, tripping. This would have been a $70 trade because of 1 to 7. So that would have been $70. So 70 plus 70, we would have made 140. So we would have made 140 on 3 trades from risking $30. Or technically risking 10 per trade, but in total, since we took 3 trades, and that's $30 to make 140. Okay. So with that being said, literally just following order block and structures can help you so much in trading. Hopefully I did enjoy this video. Appreciate y'all for all the love and support. Like I said, this is episode 6. So stay tuned for episode 7, episode 8. And yeah, I'm gonna just keep showing y'all how to trade more easily, more effectively within the market, because it does not need to be that hard, I promise y'all. But y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all traders, y'all keep attacking the markets. Everybody else, man, y'all stay safe. DHS is out. Gang.